Hi, welcome back, and you're very welcome if you're new. So I'm going to be planning to in my Hemlock Oak B5 minimal planner, and I'm going to be doing the week of the 17th through to the 22nd. It is actually currently the 21st today. I had intended to do a full week in my planner, which I totally forgot to mention last time, by the way, so I'm sorry for those of you who was wondering where I was last Monday. But also, thank you for reaching out to see where I was. That was very kind, and it's nice to be missed. But yes, I was intending to do the full week. But then whenever I sat down to choose my theme, I realised that the 20th was spring, and kind of just crept up on me. I've been in the spring mood for ages, but it's officially spring yesterday. So I wanted to use my spring kits, and they hadn't arrived yet. And actually yesterday is when my spring bundle arrived. And I filmed a little haul. I actually on my lunch finished it to get all the captions on, and it's ready to go for tomorrow night. So by the time you're seeing this, that'll already be up. So I'll link that down below if you want to see it. So because I'm going to use spring blossoms for this week, and I'm going to use then Oh Dear It's Spring for this week. So if you want to see the stuff in more detail, check that haul out, because I'll not be going through the specifics today. But we can't do a week in my planner, but let's just do a weekend in my planner, and we'll spend the next few days together. So to get started, I need to set up the layout, and then we can sit and have a catch up to get to Friday, what I've done today and what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and then that'll be me back to normal. I don't know whether today I'll actually plan for next week. I normally would do that on a Friday, but I might wait until the morning and plan for next week. But we'll see how I feel after I've done this, because it's been a long day in work and I am knackered. I have been working phased return because I was off work for a while and building up, and this was the first week that I did 4 days. So I worked on a Friday. And I've got so into my wee routine of planning on a Friday and spending the Fridays with you guys that it did throw me off a little bit having to work, but you know, I'll get back into the swing of it. So yes, let's get the base down. I don't have a washi for this theme, and there is no washi in this, I don't think. So I think I might choose one of my MT washies to go with this to put in the background. It's been a while since I've done that. Oh yeah, I think this pale blue is going to be it. Feliz Navidad. Yes, I know it's not Christmas.
Newly awake, tired and lazy. The cute sounds you make while sipping your coffee. I know there's a world outside, but right now it's you and me. Just you and me, baby. Roll out of bed. I love when you're hazy. Rewatching Friends for the millionth time. Well, I know there's a world outside, but right now it's you and me. Just you and me, baby. Yeah, I did my time, the ups and downs, but now life's been treating me kindly. Because of you, my life's not blue anymore. 'Cause you are my baby. Kitchen making breakfast together. I know there's a world outside, but right now it's you and me. Just you and me, baby. Yeah, I did my time, the ups and downs, but now life's been treating me kindly. Because of you, my life's not blue anymore. My baby, love how you sing along to your favorite song. are my baby. 'Cause you are my baby.
Right, so let's get caught up. Monday I filmed and planned for April. So let's get a little box. I'm going to actually do this one, pink with the blue bunny and blue with the pink bunny, and put them beside each other, and then I can write film on one and plan for April on the other. And then I had a Tesco delivery at 12. I'm just ignoring the times, so I will put that down here. The weather was a high of 8 and a low of 6. And that night we took Cody for a walk, so let's use this little blue one with the flower. I've been doing really well on my health journey. I've half a stone off. I just need to keep going because I've lost weight in the past, but it's the continuing to lose weight where I struggle because I just hit a wall. But anyway, I'm going to be positive. So walk Cody with Stephen. And I'm going to put everything in first and then fill in the blanks with decor. So let's keep going then to Tuesday. I edited and scheduled my April plan with me. I did a wash and I walked Cody again. So let's do green this time. So this can be edit and, no actually, this will be leave out the bins. This will be edit and schedule. This will be a wash, and then next we have walk Cody, and it's also my niece's birthday. We had our party here for her, so I'll do Holly's 4th down at the bottom with this little pink bunny head, and then let's see, I will do walk Cody with the green smaller label. And I have loads of space for decor, which is good because I love this theme. I want to use all the things. Right, so Wednesday then is what bins it was, which are black, wheelie and food. Oh, and I have a little rabbit head, I think. Yeah, here. That I'll put beside that. My weather is a high of 10 and a low of 2. Right, it was weigh-in night, so let's mark that with this. I didn't go for a walk. I took a wee break. I captioned some videos. And that's this all used up, my goodness. And then some frames I have arrived, and I hung up some new wall art. So might use this and just cut the top one off so that it'll fit. Where's my scissors? Every time I say scissors, I want to quote the witches from Hercules. What's the matter with these scissors? Oh dear. There. And then I'll write hang new art. Anyway, so Thursday then, it's officially spring, so let's do, will that fit there? Let's do happy spring. Oh no, that covers the Friday. Let's see if I tilt it down a bit more. That's better. There we go. Now, then it was payday, so let's do, I'll not use a box because I'm really running low. I'll just put a little heart and write payday. So we walked Cody last night, so I'll put this matching one down here. It's a lovely night, nice and clear, fresh. I got my nails done at 3. Went for this, something different. Feeling very adventurous with my nails, getting nail art recently. I've been really boring for years and just getting the dark colours that I normally like, but I just felt like doing something different. So yes, that is nails at 3. It's the night that I take my meds, so I'll do this darker pink here. What else did I do? Let me check. I did a wash. I'll not be using any boxes all weekend. In fact, I'll keep this one box for up here just to get some sort of boxes because it's my last one. So let's see, what will I do for doing a wash? I'll put a little cupcake here and then I can write beside it that I cleaned the house and put a wash on. Still haven't hoovered. I'm gonna do that after this, I think. My spring haul arrived from Hubman and Chubgirl and I filmed it like I was saying earlier. So let's do a little basket. There, and then finally the weather was a high of 12 and a low of 2. So I'm going to put this box in now for Sunday to update the grocery app. And that's the kit used up, the mini kit. I think I'll put some florals in this little space here. So on my lunch I edited, scheduled and captioned, and I'm now filming. So I think I'm just going to capture that all in one. I think I'll do a little pink, is that a bubble tea? Here to go with a cupcake. And then I'll do film, edit, schedule, caption. Although I'll have to write quite small. After this, I'm going to hoover. I think I'll just get a little hoover sticker out of my main stickers. This here. And I can do that once I finish up here. And I am planning, I'm going to put this here, this little leaf here, and I'm just going to write film and catch up in planner. Right, so tomorrow I know I'm going to visit my mum and dad, but I don't know whether I just have a lie-in and then visit my mum and dad and do stuff when I get home, or whether I will get up and plan for next week. And then visit mum and dad. So I'm just going to leave it blank. But for now I'm going to fill in these little spaces. So let's do that.
Your friends, they warned you, 'cause they knew I had a past, but you saw beyond that. Yeah, you gave me a chance. Now you're dancing at a party with somebody and he won't let you go.
Feels so good to be caught up. I will see you tomorrow at some point and we will plan for the Saturday and also plan for the 24th to the 30th. Good morning. So I think I'm actually going to set up my next week before I plan for today, I think. So this is the Oh Dear It's Spring collection and I'm going to do the layout first as usual. And I think I might change it up a little. I'm just going to go with the flow and see, and then we'll put in the plans. So
you'll go home with someone new while I'm sleeping alone. It should have been me there under the neon light, kissing you slowly, you'd hold on to me so tight, like sand through my hands, let you slip away. Should have been me, now it's him instead. Should have been me there been a long time since we talked. Wish I could call you up, but I already had my shot. 'Cause now you're dancing at a party with somebody and he won't let you go. You'll go home with someone new while I'm sleeping alone. It should have been me there under the neon light, kissing you slowly, you'd hold on to me so tight, like sand through my hands, let you slip away. It should have been me, now it's him instead. It should have been me there under the neon light. It should have been me. Sand through my hands, I let you slip away. Should have been me, now it's him instead. Should have been me there under the neon light. It should have been me, should have been me.
There, that's the layout all down. Before I start putting in the plans, I completely forgot to add my little event label yesterday for spring. So hopefully I still have room. I could write payday in one line, maybe, and put it just above that. There, fixed. Okay, let's put in the plans for next week. So my Tesco delivery is at 12, so let's put in blue. Because it's a Hobonichi, I can offset it and still see the time, whereas if it's the full size it goes from end to end. Time's covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying. And then I'll do this little label for leave out the bins, and I think I'll actually put it down at the bottom here. Do you know what, I'm going to do a bigger label and put it in this space with one of these little dividers above it. And then I'll put this up at the top for weigh-in day, even though I don't weigh myself first thing in the morning. And then I'm going to do my 3 little dots here. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do this little watering can over beside it. Right, then on Thursday it's my nails at 1:30. And it's my meds day, so I'll put the meds down here and the nail appointment up at 1:30. I'll put this little watering can in here. Okay, and then Sunday is my sister's birthday, so let's do this blue one, and then I'll put a little deer divider above it. And it's Mother's Day, so let's get the events back out, put that up there. And then I need to update the groceries, so I'll do this little pink box straight underneath. Right, so I'm going to put my food boxes down and then have a bit of a tidy up, and then I'll plan for today.
Circles, wondering where to start this long overdue conversation. Why we're falling apart.
Right, so I'm going to put this little rabbit here, and then a little basket of cherry blossoms here, and then a little cupcake down here. And then I'm going to do this over here. Anyway, right, so I don't have any boxes left, so I'm just going to do dots for this morning's filming. And I'm going to go down and edit after this. Stephen's coming to pick me up at 11 to go to visit my mum and dad. Just going to edit what I have so far here. If I don't finish, I might do some more when I get back, or I might not bother, but anyway. So this will be visit mum and dad. Regardless of whether I edit when I get home or not, I wouldn't write it again down here. This covers it. So I will either come home and just relax or come home and do a bit more. Anyway, then tonight I've lifted out this little emoji watching TV. I'm going to watch Wicked for the very first time. I have never seen it. And I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I'm going to have a little movie night. And hopefully it's good. It sounds like it would be good. Initially I thought it was about two sisters and it just didn't seem like my thing. But I've heard a lot of good reviews about it and I think they're friends, not sisters. I don't know. We'll give it a go and that's what I'll be doing later. I'm really looking forward to it. I love musicals. So I have high hopes. And then under here, I don't need to put anything else. So let's do this little bumblebee flower arrangement. Oh, I forgot to put that I planned for next week. I'll just put film/plan and that'll cover it. Right, then the weather. High of 12 and a low of 7. Okie doke, I will see you in the morning. Good morning. It is now 11:30. I didn't even wake up until 10 o'clock. And I needed it. So let's do the weather first. High of 11 and low of 6. Later on I'm going to update the grocery app, and then I need to edit and schedule this little plan with me. Where's my, there they are. So what will we do for that? Let's do another cupcake here. And then I'll do the two little dots. Let's do this one holding flowers and this one with a little watering can. And then I'll just put a little flower in there. Lovely. I have some extras left over, but I'll use them to do a journal spread at some point. Actually, I might do a wash as well because my washing machine is full, so I'm going to move this. Or no, I'm not. I'll just write it in there. But anyway, yes, I hope you enjoyed that and the different format hanging out over the weekend. Love how this spread turned out. And I'm all ready to go for next week's Oh Dear It's Spring theme. Thank you so much for watching and take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye! I just realised I totally forgot to put in Spring Forward. Shame, shame, how could I forget that? Best day of the year. By the way, I did watch Wicked last night and I feel like some of you might be a little annoyed at me, so please don't. But I thought it was okay. You know, it was a bit long. It got to an hour and a half and I was like, I looked and there was an hour still left. Visually it was awesome, and the singing, the two leading ladies were phenomenal, so I think it's one of those ones that I'm gonna listen to the soundtrack more than watch the whole thing. And this is another unpopular opinion, but The Greatest Show is kind of, I feel like that as well, because with it, I don't like the story at all. Like, he leaves his wife and kid to go use people to make money who aren't, you know, who are seen as freaks, and then falls in love with a girl because she's a good singer, but then comes back to his wife. It's, I don't know. Don't fall out with me, we're all different. It's not my thing. However, the songs in it are amazing, so I would happily listen to, you know, some of the songs, like Never Enough on Amazon or something. But anyway, that's a different rant. This time it is goodbye. See you later. Bye.
Awake, tossing into turn